Now it's time for more of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk Hookup. Get ready for more of the best fishing information and the hottest tips on improving your angling skills. Let's Talk Hookup is sponsored in part by Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here. Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup. Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. And by Rancho Leonero, where your wildest Baja dreams come true. And now, Southern California's sports fishing voice, the hosts of Let's Talk Hookup, Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Mexa, and Corey Sandin.
Welcome back. Hour number 2. Let's Talk Hookup right here on the Let's Talk Hookup app and network. Pete Gray here with Corey Sandin, talking fishing with Captain Frank LoPreste, and we're talking Captain Rollo, Kids at Sea, with Harold Davis from Davis Boats, Mike Lum from the Fred Hall Shows. It's a great day here in the studio because we're taking kids fishing. Right, Corey?
Man, there's so much weight in this building, I might have to call the architect.
Yeah. So
it's a fun day.
Yeah, it is, and we're doing this to kick off the 2020 Grand Raffle with over $30,000 in prizes. Mike, you mentioned a couple of the favorite prizes on that list. You were talking about that set of 4 Anza fillet knives, the Fisherman's Processing Fish Pro Series.
Yeah.
That's worth $800.
Yeah, those 4 knives, $800. These are the same knives that Fisherman's Process uses every day to process tons of fish, and you're going to get to own, someone's going to get to own a set of 4 of those.
Yeah.
That's cool. There's a lot of things on here that you would love to have, but you'd probably never go out and buy. There's a opportunity to win a commercial line winding machine. This is when you go into a store and they have that giant line winding machine that puts all the pressure on that Spectra line to get it on
$1,000 line winder.
No, like $2,500.
$2,500?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so you can win one of those. We've got custom rods. We've got gift cards from Fisherman's Landing Tackle. A couple of those at $500 a piece. The list just kind of goes on, but it's 30 individual winners, and that's the annual drawing that we do every year. We sell tickets for months. A lot of people do buy them for friends, for gifts. They make great Christmas gifts.
Yeah. 30 different prizes.
30 different prizes. We draw that the last Sunday of the Del Mar Fred Hall Show. And then, so what we're doing today is we're selling those raffle tickets, and if you buy 25 of them, then you are entered into this special drawing to win Rollo's Reel and your choice of any long-range trip up to 10 days. And just for buying 25, we're going to send you that limited edition Anza fillet knife that's worth $100.
But if you only want to buy 5 or 10 today,
you're more than welcome. Yeah, absolutely.
You don't get the goodies. You don't get into it. But,
no, you don't.
But if you don't want to spend $250, you don't want to donate $250 to take kids fishing, then donate $20.
Whatever. Every donation helps.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's find out what's biting out there right now. The Catch Report, Corey?
Sponsored by Gamakatsu. 2 years ago, Gamakatsu set out to develop a hook light enough for light bait to swim naturally, yet strong enough to handle your next trophy bluefin or yellowfin. The answer? The Gamakatsu Nautilus Heavy Duty. The new Gamakatsu Nautilus HD is available with solid ring or standard hook. Get it now at select tackle shops and get ready to get bit.
Indeed, that's a perfect Guadalupe. That's what they designed that for, is that Guadalupe tuna. Stealthy but strong, for sure.
I like it.
Get that Gamakatsu hook. Good morning, Captain Mark Wish, fishdope.com reporter from Pacific Edge.
Hey, Pete, Corey, and guests. Great show today here. Very worthy endeavor you guys are working on there.
Thanks.
So last weekend, we still had some of that local tuna fish to talk about. We had some good great yellowfin, a little sprinkle of that bigger bluefin. Stuff was like all the way from outside the 9, around the 302, down to the knoll, and even out around the 43, a little bit like that. But with the late date and some stormy conditions this week here, these last couple days for the few boats that have been out checking, pretty much MIA on the tuna fish. Now, that's not to say it's all gone. It might just be down. But we're probably going to find out with the great weather that's coming up this next week here. Hopefully it floats back up and we get a little rebite. We'll see. At the islands, again, virtually no pressure here for current reports, but there is plenty of squid at Clemente in the cove. And knowing that those big yellows pretty much live there year-round, I'm guessing the guy could go over there and make some bait and make a catch off some of that deep structure around China Point there without too much problems. Maybe a sea bass up along the kelp line there also. Same deal with Catalina, no reports, but the squid's around, and again, the big yellows live there. And that deep structure outside West Cove and the ledges off Bend Weston, above the closure line, of course. It's always been great spots for that wintertime yellowtail fishing. And then there's that swordfish bite going on. So get this, guys. Some of these guys are making it look so easy. Yesterday, my buddy Don Trojan and his crew jumps on the Miss Mandy. They leave the dock at noonish in the rain. We're fishing by 1:30 and are weighing in 170-pound swordfish at the Balboa Angling Club by about 3:15. That is just crazy.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so congratulations to you guys. And, this whole swordfish thing, it's just, oh, my God, what a fishery that's developing there. But so, guys, with the rain, the lobsters are crawling. We got a couple more weeks of fishing lingcods and other bottom junk there before the closure, and with the weather straightening out here for the better next week, I think it's time to go fishing.
Time to go fishing, and, of course, fishdope.com, Danny and the boys over there have their pulse on what's going on. $20 off a new membership to fishdope.com using the code HOOKUPNOW, lowercase, no space, HOOKUPNOW. What a great Christmas gift. A 1-year membership to fishdope.com. You can buy it with the code $149 for a full year. Your friends, your fishing buddy will remember you for a year. And Mark, what about buying a bait tank for Christmas?
Well, a guy could do that. We've got some really cool stuff, nonstop. Got a number of it in the shop right now if a guy wants to come by and take a look. But we're in Huntington Beach there. We're on the corner of Bolsa Chica and Edinger by the big Chevron station. The phone number is area code 714-840-4262. The website's PacificEdgeTackle.com, and I'll be putting up some more pictures of some more new stuff we're working on here in the next few days. So
fantastic.
Yeah, stop on by, guys. We'll fix you. And let me tell you guys, if you guys are thinking about doing something, you want to get rolling. You think it's winter and it's a slow time of year. Well, actually, for us doing the bait tank part of it, it's the exact opposite. It's a very busy time of year because guys are getting ready. So don't wait too long, please.
Indeed. Hey, I might also add that 2 weeks from today, the Christmas Spectacular with Captain Mark Wish, Santa Mark Wish, and Corey, myself, and Santa Mark Wish will be here with the Christmas Spectacular. So get your hot takes ready. 2 weeks from today, the Christmas Spectacular with lots of great prizes and your contributions to the show and Captain Mark Wish. Frank?
That show is so much fun all the time.
I was just wondering, Pete, did you stop by the landing yesterday to see those new reels, the new internationals?
No.
The ones for fishing swordfish?
Oh yeah, the electric reels?
Boy, I mean,
yeah,
fishing at 800 to 1,000 feet.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, Fisherman's Landing Tackle has these new electric reels that are pretty state-of-the-art.
Unbelievable. And I mean, I would think you'd buy 4 or 5 of them.
Oh, yeah, why not? At $2,500 a piece? Yeah,
no. I think they're more like 4,000.
Oh, are they? Okay, yeah. I'll buy 6 of them.
That'll boy.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're catching a couple of swordfish and making it look easy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Mark, thanks a lot for your contributions, and we'll talk to you next Saturday.
Okay, you got it, guys. Take care.
We'll see Appreciate that.
Man, from Bolsa Chica and Edger all the way down to Mission Bay, Marcos at Seaforth Sport Fishing. Good morning, Marcos.
Good morning, guys. How you doing today?
Doing excellent.
A little bit of weather to interrupt the week there, but actually had some decent fishing on the half day. The New Seaforth, actually yesterday afternoon, had a pretty impressive count. 10 anglers had a couple yellowtail, 3 calico bass, sand bass, and some good bottom fishing. Besides that, we had some very good bottom fishing on the half day there. Fortunately, no full day. Like I said, the San Diego had to take some time out, do some boat work. So, like I said, this was one of probably the first years we ran out of crew before we ran out of passengers because there was still some good fishing going on there. But definitely take a look at the website. We still got our half days up there. And if you look into next month, we're going to have the Sea-Watch running open party half days next month, a little modified schedule what we've done in the past. And the goal is to have the New Seaforth actually running some 3-quarter day trips. Some little shorter trip, leaving late morning, coming back early afternoon, fishing in Mexico, looking for rockfish there. So definitely take a look at the schedule. Trips will be going up there soon. We also, today is our first day with our new whale watching boat. We're going to be running some whale watching. So if you got some people visiting, maybe don't want to go fishing but want to get out on the water, definitely check out the whale watching there. We've had great success with those trips in the past. A lot of fun to get out there. Seaforthlanding.com. Take a look at the website there. Our full schedule is up there. You can make reservations online. Give us a call at the office, 619-224-3383. Come down and visit us in person. It's a good time to do some Christmas shopping. Check out the tackle shop there. You can pick up some gift cards for your favorite anglers there. Visit the restaurant next door. The Royal Rooster's doing a great job over there. And like I said, petition for that Rock Cod Rick breakfast burrito to get back on the menu.
There you go. Hey, Marcos, I understand you have a celebrity captain on the Whale Watch boat today.
We've got a few celebrity captains going to be on that boat. Sueño, David Aikita, Jim Hughes.
Captain Jim Hughes is running, right?
Yeah.
Frank? Captain Jim Hughes is running the boat today.
Those guys, you're going to have
correct.
Yeah.
You're going to have some experienced captains on there.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, well, great information. Thanks a lot. Not time to put your rods away ever here when there's Seaforth sport fishing to take you fishing.
Absolutely not. And I feel this fishing is going to continue into next year, and we're just going to go straight through the next season.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks for that, Marcos, and we'll talk to you next Saturday.
I'll talk to you then, guys.
All right. Continuing our catch report, live from the intrepid Captain Bill Cavanaugh. Good morning, Bill.
Hey, good morning, Pete. How you doing this morning?
Terrific. Great to hear from you.
I know, it's been a little while. I just wanted to call in with a report. We've actually had some pretty good fishing here on this trip. We're currently on a Seeker-sponsored 10-day trip, and we rolled down south, had some really good Dorado fishing on the way down, and we continued south and fished the lower banks for a few days, and we actually had some really good opportunities on big fish down there this trip. We were down there for 3 days. We ended up catching 7 cows. The biggest one was just over 300 pounds. Just about everything down there that we saw, for the most part, was like in the high 2s.
Whoa.
The smallest cow we had was 207, and then everything after that was over 240 pounds. We had a 243, a 256, a 264, a 277, and a 285. And to go with those cows, we picked up another, I think it was like another dozen fish that was between the 40 to like 150 pound range. But it was really something else. It was pretty impressive because, like I say, the bulk of the fish we saw down there, they were all giants. They were all big ones. And, just the nature of that fishing, we lost some opportunities. We had some break-offs. We had some hook pulls and what have you, but it was really fun. We had flat, calm weather, beautiful conditions, and we had shots at big ones every day. So we had a really good time down there. We're finishing the trip up. We're currently on the ridge. Had a really good yellowfin tuna fishing yesterday with some more Dorado action. We're catching a little bit of wahoo here today. Our weather is still nice. We're going to be fishing yellowtail tomorrow on the way up, and it's been a really good trip. I just wanted to call in with that report.
Sounds like an epic trick there, Bill. That really sounds fantastic. Some big, Frank, some big fish down there. You ready?
Oh, yeah, we're always ready.
Yeah.
But that's great fishing. And as Bill pointed out, if you hook 20, you're lucky if you land 10.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just, that yellowfin is one mean dude, and it's just, you're going to lose a percentage no matter what you do.
Yeah, well, that's a fantastic report. Captain Bill Cavanaugh from the Intrepid. We sure appreciate you joining us. Sounds like you're going to have a great ride home and a lot of fish to unload when you get back to Point Loma sport fishing. Appreciate the call this morning, Bill.
All right, thanks a lot, Pete. Good morning, Frank. You guys have a good day. We're out. Thanks.
All right.
Okay, Bill.
Thanks, Bill. Appreciate that very much. That's exciting. Does that get you going?
That gets me pumped up.
Yeah, that's a good way to wrap up our catch report, right, Corey?
Yeah, the catch report is sponsored by Anza Knives, handcrafting knives in the good old USA for over 3 decades. Check out the new Fish Pro series from Anza Knives, made from high-carbon steel, which holds a great edge and is easy to sharpen. The Fish Pro series are the finest fillet knives ever produced. Anza also offers knives for military and law enforcement and hunting. Check AnzaKnives.com for more details, or get the Fish Pro series at Fishman's Processing, or you buy one of these raffle prizes and you have your chance to win one of 100 of those Anza knives.
That's it, limited to 100.
You get one if you buy the package.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And let's talk for a minute about Don and working with the guys from Anza Knives. You put that whole thing together. What great supporters of the fishing industry, and what incredible knives they build.
They do. I mean, I was trying to think of it when we were working at this. There's no alternative. Who custom makes knives at a price that people can afford?
In the USA.
Yeah, it's just an amazing product.
Yeah.
It really is. And when I asked them to help us during the summer with the Tuna Wars reception, they were like so enthusiastic and so willing to help us and made a big difference in how much money we raised on that event that it was natural to contact them on this one, and they jumped on it, and they got 100 of these knives built. They're built by hand.
By hand.
So
Every
they built
one.
100 of them, and they did it in like less than 30 days.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And the amazing thing about the Anza knife is it stays sharp. I mean, those things, every time somebody picks up this, the demo one that we brought in the studio here this morning of the custom Rollo knife, it's like, be careful. That thing is sharp.
It is really sharp.
Yeah.
Frank, be careful.
Yeah. Be careful. Harold's already cut himself, right, Harold?
Yeah.
Yeah. So once
a little bloodletting here.
So once again, if somebody wants to get in on this deal, there's a limit of 100. Go over it one more time and how people get it.
Okay, if you want to buy into today's Win Rollo's Reel package, that's buying 25 of the annual raffle tickets for $250. We're going to send you an Anza fillet knife we just talked about.
$100 value.
Along with your ticket stubs. We'll mail that out. And then you will be one of 100 in the drawing to win Rollo's Reel and your choice of any long-range trip up to 10 days. And you'll be entered into of course, 25 entries into the grand raffle, which we hold the last day of the Fred Hall Show in Del Mar with over $30,000 worth of prizes. Yep. So it's a really, really great opportunity to buy your raffle tickets for the general raffle and have a chance at winning that reel that belonged to Captain Rollo.
This is only going to happen once. There's only 100 left. There was 99 available, but there are probably less than 50 available at this point because I know you've been selling like hotcakes this morning.
Yeah.
So
it's today's the
and
day.
then if you want to buy raffle tickets, we encourage you to buy raffle tickets, but this is going to be the best opportunity to get all kinds of stuff and send some money to take kids fishing.
And anybody that is interested in doing that, you do so by calling 858-350-5870, and that's extension 107. Leave your name and phone number, and leave it twice so we get it clear, and then we will call you back in the order that the calls and emails come in to make sure that everybody gets into this package. The email, if you want to do it by email rather than a phone call, is win@rollokids.org. Just send an email that says maybe in the subject line Rollo Reel, and then your name and phone number, and we will call you back in the order that they come in and get your orders taken care of.
So, and also you can go to rollokids.org, and it's right. All that information is right on the front page of the website, right there.
It is, and it's also on the Facebook page, and it's on Let's Talk Hookup.
We
Facebook
put it on our
show.
Instagram, Facebook this morning.
But don't wait. Don't think you're going to do this during the week.
No.
You need to call and get your name in the line so we can get this done.
Yeah, they always sell out very quickly. Here's a guy that's done a lot for the organization. That's Mr. John Collins. Good morning, John.
Good morning. How you guys doing this morning?
Hi, John.
Doing great. Dreaming of tying knots.
Well, that's good, but you got to get on the water to use them and make sure they work good.
That's right.
You know, I got started on the program late, and I'm sorry. I don't know if Frank talked about the 6-day trip we just got in from, but that was one of the most fantastic trips I've had over at Guadalupe. That was unbelievable fishing over there. We had 191 of those beautiful 80 to 120, 130 pound tuna.
Jeez.
It was just unbelievable. And I just wanted to give a shout out to the boat, the crew, and really make a shout out to Irvingham. That bait we had was incredible for this trip. Absolutely incredible.
And incredible weather, right, John?
Oh, the weather was beautiful. It was flat calm. We had a little drizzle the last day we fished. It was very minor. But other than that, you didn't even realize the boat was moving, going across and coming back.
Oh, man. That sounds sensational.
And I just wanted to also make a note that I have a 16-day trip leaving here on the 5th of January. And this is one of 3 trips that I have a raffle, and all the proceeds go to Friends of Rollo. And everybody on the trip always buys the amount of raffle tickets that I offer. I offer each guy 5 tickets at $20 a piece. Everybody buys 100, whether they win, but it's for the donation to Friends of Rollo.
Fantastic. Well, John, I know you've done a lot for Friends of Rollo and the organization itself, and you and your wife Judy have done tremendous things. So thank you for all you do.
Oh, you're more than welcome. I just wanted to make a note of that I heard that Harold and Mike and those guys were on the show today. I wanted to tell them that it's a great organization, and anybody that is in a position to donate to it and help get these kids out here fishing and replenish us old guys to come up the line here. It's a great thing that they're doing. It's wonderful.
Indeed.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, John. Appreciate the call this morning very much. Hey, phones are packed. They want to talk to the crew here, so let's jump into it.
They are packed, and they want their chance to win one of these 100 of the packages available. And let's talk to Jim. Jim calling from National City this morning. Good morning, Jim.
Morning, guys. Yeah, Frank, I'm the guy that encounters you every so often with, I have artificial knees, and I always kind of touch bases with you. We're both at that 14-year mark, and I know you're going to have a little maintenance work done or have had it done. But anyway, I'm that guy. And what I called about today is, I took a group, National City's Lions Club. We took a group fishing there, friends of Rollo, and I cannot overemphasize that Howard Coolidge guy had the package put so together. I mean, it went from perfect. We went on the Dolphin on an afternoon trip. The fishing was tough, but the kids, I took my 7-year-old granddaughter. She met a little friend on the boat, and man, they just had all the kids just had a great time. But a lot of them haven't ever been on a boat like that before. And so anyway, I just want to thank the friends of Rollo. We had a great trip. That trip is not cheap. I think it's $2,400 plus if you were to go to charter the Dolphin for a half day. They gave us a cheeseburger, a soda, a bag of chips, and bottled water, and I can't overemphasize how great of a trip it was. So anyway, thank you, friends of Rollo, and especially Howard Coolidge, that guy. I mean, everything went like clockwork. At the end of the trip, he calls me, "Hey, Jim, how'd the trip go?" And I text him back, "It went perfect." So
fantastic,
anyway, thank
Jim.
you.
Thanks a lot for the call this morning. Appreciate that. That's what Rollo does, right? That's the deal. That's
our
the
job.
essence of it right there. Let's go ahead and jump back on the phones.
Let's do it. Let's talk to Gary. Gary calling all the way from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Good morning, Gary. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
You listening to us on the Let's Talk Hookup app, Gary?
I am, and
Fantastic.
I have been a long-time listener, probably about 15 years, and what a great show you guys have this morning.
Thank you.
And I wanted to give hats off, of course, to Rollo, the Friends of Rollo, for introducing so many kids to fishing. That's what dreams are made of, and what a great list of raffle prizes you have assembled. It's absolutely mind-blowing.
It is, yes.
And I had a question for Frank. Frank, the 5-day trips that had been so popular for so long, they seem to have morphed into the 7- and 8-day trip. Is that because maybe Cedros has disappeared and you need to go a little further, maybe down to the ridge and that type of thing?
Well, that's part of it, but it's more about the fact that Guadalupe, we do a 5-day trip December 26th, and we do go to Guadalupe. But your fishing time is cut short. You basically have 2.5 days. And by doing a 6-day trip or a 7-day trip, you have 3 to 4.5 days, 3.5 to 4.5 days, depending on whether it's a 6 or a 7. And that's the reason the 5-day kind of disappeared. It's mainly about this fishing at Guadalupe. And yes, you're right, the spring trips did kind of disappear because the unavailability at Cedros. But, and the 8-day trips, in June and early July, that's some of the most phenomenal yellowtail fishing you'll ever see. I mean, I've taken my family on that trip the last 2 years in a row. In fact, we're going to do it again this next June. It's just nothing but fun, and it's catching a yellowtail just about any way you want. Fly line, surface iron, yo-yo, dropper loop. It doesn't matter. It's just, and then you add the bluefin to it. It really makes it special.
Oh, boy. Yeah, fun times. Hey, Gary, appreciate you listening to us from Colorado Springs and listening on the Let's Talk Hookup app, which is just a Great way to listen to it. I want to throw out a big thank you to Mr. Mike Lum here, because Mike Lum is really the guy that kind of spearheaded me into finding new ways to listen to Let's Talk Hookup, and researching and getting the app going. So, Mike, thank you for all the support and brilliance that you brought to what we do here on Let's Talk Hookup.
You know, one of the things, Pete, I'm in the industry, I live it, I breathe it, but I'm on the public side as much as I'm on the industry side. And I listened to the show for years and struggled, trying to have reception in certain areas, trying to keep track of it. And when this whole technology of apps happened, and we were able to get you on an app, oh, my goodness, it's great.
It's great.
No matter where I travel
app.
to, I can just click on it and listen to it. I can take if I'm busy in the morning, I throw my phone in my pocket, put an earbud in, and do my thing while I'm listening to your show. It's the only way to go. I love it.
On top of it all, it's free. It's a free app.
Yeah, it's great.
It adds the accessibility of, like you're saying, while you're driving, you can listen to it. There's a lot of listeners that I've talked to at shows and that kind of stuff that listen to it while they're driving in L.A. traffic or whatever it be.
I've also lately, because I've been very busy lately, I've missed some of the shows. It is so nice that Adams gets those things up so quickly that it's just a great way to be able to not miss a show if you're busy and can't listen.
You can't listen live, you can listen to the archives.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right on that app. And we want to thank Adam, who's our phone guy, as well as runs our app, for doing all the hard work that he does on the Let's Talk Hookup app as well as on the phones. Thanks, Adam, for all you do. Hey, we mentioned guys that give to Rollo, and a lot of these prizes, if not many of the prizes, including Frank and other people, have donated these 30 raffle prizes. But there was an unusual guy, a Let's Talk Hookup listener, that helped us out recently, right, Harold?
Yeah, he sure did. He actually contacted Pete, and then we contacted this person, and he says, I tried to be in the soft bag tackle industry, and he has another job other than doing this. And he says it's an awful lot of work. He says it's more work than I thought, and he actually had a wonderful selection of soft tackle bags.
Really nice bags.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Yeah, if you go to buy them, they're anywhere from $49 to $90. And so they're really nice bags. He says, why don't you guys do me a favor, seeing as how you're coming down to the show, bring a trailer, and we're going to load these things up. So just under 270 these things got loaded up yesterday, and they're going to be wheel prices. So when you go to the show and you put out a $10 bill, you can win yourself one of these.
Like an $80 tackle bag.
Exactly. And
that's the way it's going to work?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's the way this stuff all goes.
Yeah, and we want to thank this individual for
his
being
name is Rourke.
Yeah,
and just work. It was a pleasure meeting you. It was great talking to you.
Yeah.
We really appreciate.
And think about how many kids his donation is going to take. Right?
Yeah,
and so
you're talking thousands of dollars worth of bags. Thousands.
So if you've got products that you invented and that they didn't sell, and you've got them in your warehouse, what the heck do I do with these things? Contact us, because we can use them for wheel prizes, right,
Mike? He's going to get a donation slip?
Yeah, tax-deductible donation.
Yeah. We have, yes, that's exactly how it works, and we have had some great donations over the years out of the tackle industry. Sometimes it's discontinued a product, or sometimes it's an overstock, or whatever. We're open to everything, and that also leads us to the fact that one of our major fundraisers each year is selling off used, in good condition fishing tackle that we gather all year long from individuals. Doesn't have to come out of the industry. The way tackle has changed so much in the last 5 years.
Everybody's got rods and reels that they're not using.
Exactly. Anymore. But yet they're still very fishable, and they're very desirable, and so we make it a point of picking that stuff up. We have a couple of drop-off points. Fisherman's Landing Tackle and both Dana Landing have facilities to hold that. But if you'll contact us, if you have stuff like that to donate, we'll make arrangements to pick it up from you. And
L.A. area, Ventura, Santa Barbara.
Absolutely.
Even all the way up into Haroldville up there in Paso Robles.
Well, I'm picking up stuff coming out of Santa Rosa.
Yeah.
People listening on the app.
And we accumulate this all year long, and then we sell it at the Day at the Docks. Our space size at Day at the Docks needs to keep getting bigger because more and more people keep donating, but the quality of the tackle that's offered at that fundraiser, Day at the Docks, is wonderful. So
pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super crazy. We're going to have more of this raffle stuff and more of the Rollo, and just a really fun show today. We're going to be right back on Let's Talk Hookup on the Let's Talk Hookup app, the network.
This is Captain Tim Ekstrom from the long-range vessel Royal Star. With my partners Randy Toussaint and Brian Sims, we have set the bar for the long-range fishing experience. A spring 8-day, summer 5-day, or a fly-down, fly-back 11-day winter trip, we deliver the highest quality long-range voyage you will find. From our premium RSW fish storage to our top-of-the-line chefs and crew, Royal Star distinguishes itself from all others. Want to grab a spot on the Royal Star? Check us out at RoyalStarSportFishing.com or call Tracy at 619-224-4764.
Happy holidays from Fisherman's Landing Tackle. Hi, this is Doug Kern. Nothing could be better for that saltwater angler on your list than a gift from Fisherman's Landing Tackle and Shimano. We have the best Shimano has to offer, including Talica, Trinidad, Tranx, Terramar, Cold Sniper, Torium, Flatfall, and the all-new Speedmaster Lever Drag 2-speed reel. We have the most complete selection of Shimano saltwater tackle and the knowledge to help you pick out that perfect gift. Check out saltwatertackle.com or come by and see us at Fisherman's Landing Tackle at Fisherman's Landing in San Diego.
Sport fishing, not just for Dad anymore. At Dana Wharf Sport Fishing, kids fish free every Sunday. Free half-day fishing trip and clinic free for kids 12 and under every Sunday at Dana Wharf. Join the Dana Wharf Kids Club and get over $100 of really cool stuff like 2 free fishing trips, a free whale watch trip, and more. Dana Wharf, everyone's favorite since 1971. Click DanaWharf.com or visit them in the Dana Point Harbor, the bass capital of the West, and only minutes from the 5 freeway in Orange County. DanaWharf.com, where kids fish free.
Hi there, I'm Hayden from Fastlane Sailing and Kayaking, Southern California's go-to spot for Hobie fishing kayaks, right on the water in Mission Bay. Let me tell you, we have big things going on in the shop this time of year. This November marks the 40th year anniversary of Fastlane Sailing and Kayaking. And as a family-owned and operated business, my family and I would like to thank all of our friends and customers for the support over the decades. We also have the brand new 2020 model year Hobie fishing kayaks, introducing new features like the automatically retracting kick-up fins, as well as the revolutionary new Mirage Drive 360, which allows you to rotate and steer your Mirage Drive 360 degrees, giving you 100% control over your fishing kayak. Hobie's also released a new line of more economic options, like the new Mirage Passport 10.5 and 12.0, coming in at only $13.99 and $15.99 respectively, while still including the Hobie Mirage Drive with comfortable raised seats and tons of fishing features. Get down to our shop, Fastlane Sailing and Kayaking, right on the water in Mission Bay, and see it all for yourself. Or check us out online at FastlaneKayaking.com.
There's nothing more peaceful than fishing. Just me, my pole, and some bait. Oh, and my life jacket, of course. I like fish, but I don't want to end up at the bottom of the water with them. Save the ones you love. A message from California State Parks Division of Boating and Waterways.
All right, welcome back to Southern California's Sport Fishing Voice. It's Let's Talk Hookup. We're having a fun day today.
Win Rollo's Reel is such an opportunity for you today, and also helping out a great cause, Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea, Friends of Rollo, taking kids fishing. So let's jump into the phones.
Let's do it. Let's talk to John. John called from Mira Mesa this morning. Good morning, John.
Hey, good morning, fellas. I just wanted to follow up with the gentleman that called earlier about the special needs son and so forth. I was in the same boat, years back, and when John Rowe was still with us, he helped get my son and I on 4 or 5 trips over the few years, and including the inaugural Fish for Life trip with Jim Holden back in the day. And I mention that because I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Fish for Life is still going on, and I have the phone number to contact Jim and the organization if there's a way of getting me in touch with the guy that called earlier.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's my number is for the guy is 858-349-3958, and I just was hoping that or encourage if it's possible that someone might be able to kind of carry the baton and to try to organize trips for special needs. I know John had a real hard for that because his daughter had special needs, and it was very worthwhile, and we were really blessed by it. So I just want to share that, okay?
That's great stuff.
And Howard does that, too, because he has a special needs kid, and he's actually very heavily involved in the Special Olympics.
Yeah.
And so you contact Howard.
Yeah, and good on Jim Holden, too, for doing that Fish for Life and his organization, as well as Howard. He's got a special thing there for this. But thanks, John. That's a very nice contribution. Appreciate the call this morning.
A lot of cool things that go down with Captain Rollo's kids at sea. It's a really neat thing. And let's talk to Chuck. Chuck called from Dana Point this morning. Chuck, welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, you guys. Great job on all this. You know, I've been down at the dock when this electricity arrives, and it's the fishing for Rollos. You know, and the kids are just so full of excitement. It's just so great to see their faces. And you help these kids when you go out fishing, and they come back, man, I caught the best fish today, and you just help them tie a knot and pick a bait, and they're so grateful. And it's a lifetime, you know.
You said
and I know it's a lifetime of experience. And these kids will take it to their kids, hopefully. I got 5 kids and 2 grandsons. I'm working on the grandsons now. We went out with Wooly, used his code, and with 2 kids and 2 adults, we've saved like $50 with his code. It's too easy to take them out, you know.
Dana Wharf does a great job with the kids, for sure. And Rollo runs a lot of trips through Dana Wharf Sport Fishing, right?
A lot of them.
Yeah. They do such a great job.
And Donna does a great job for us.
Fantastic.
And I want to thank her for all her support.
Yeah, for sure. And Chuck, appreciate that very much, and the nice contribution to that you make to Rollo and all the kids there. Appreciate the call this morning.
The contributions go to really cool deals and taking kids out in the ocean. It's a really neat thing.
Hey, it's been a busy morning, and we actually have a couple lines open. You want to get through? It's been almost impossible to get through. Now's your chance. 833-288-0973. 833-288-0973. You want to have a chance to talk about fishing. You want to talk about Rollo. Adam's standing by waiting for your call, and you have a chance to win one of those 100 packages that we're giving away, the $250 package, so you still have time to get through.
It includes the Anza knife and the winning your chance of winning Captain Rollo's reel. I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah.
And
a long-range trip.
Your choice of a long-range trip.
Yeah.
The one winner. One winner.
One very lucky winner, but the chances are great. I mean, compared to other raffles, 1 in 100.
Yeah. Yes, and those will sell out, and that's, you know, there's only 100 offered, 1 to the show, so 99 on top of that. When they call the number that Mike's going to give, they will be answered in the order received, so you do not want to wait.
So that number is 858-350-5870, extension 107. We need you to leave your name and phone number, say it twice, and then we'll call you back in the order that they come in and take your order. You can also send an email to win@rollokids.org. Again, need your name and phone number, and we'll call you back and get your order.
Indeed.
Really cool deal.
Jump in the phones.
Let's do it, Pete. Let's talk to Jack. Jack called from Ramona. Thanks for calling us, Jack.
Hey, good morning. I just want to talk about the Tuna Wars trips that you guys put together. I mean, of course, Friends of Rollo is just a fantastic organization. But last year I had the opportunity to go with Mike on the Liberty. And not only is the Liberty a fantastic boat, but the trip itself was just historic, I think. And I took 5 family members, and none of the 5 guys had ever caught a tuna. And when we got off that boat, every single one of them had a tuna over 75 pounds. And This was in June. It was just amazing. And in fact, I think everybody on the boat caught a fish over 75 pounds. And for me, it was just absolutely over the top, and something that will always stick in my memory, and I'm sure that my family members that went will always remember it. It was just a dream trip, and so thanks to Friends of Rollo for giving me the opportunity to not only fish with Mike, but Ben Seacrest was on the boat, and Patrick G. was on the boat, and it was just absolutely
all-star
amazing.
cast.
And Taro is just a fishing animal. I mean, it was just incredible. So thank you publicly for all the generosity that the anglers provided my family members, because there was a lot of fish handed off. And, of course, the girls outfished us, so we'll always have to live that down. But it was just a fantastic trip. So thank you for all that. And the question I have is, do you have the boats picked out for Tuna Wars this year?
We plan on fishing the same two boats out of Fisherman's Landing again. That would be the Tomahawk and the Liberty. We're still working on the dates. We'll have those nailed down hopefully in the next week or so, and we'll get all the details out to everybody. But thanks for all your kind words. But more importantly, thanks for supporting the cause. We had a great time, and it was an epic opportunity to fish with the captains and catch that quality of bluefin tuna is not something that most people get to do. So it was a great trip, but more importantly, we benefited a lot of kids with the money we raised.
Indeed. Hey, thanks, Jack. Appreciate all you do for the Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea organization. Here's another guy that helps us out, Bart Hall. Good morning, Bart.
Good morning, guys. It was certainly fun listening to all you talk this morning. What a great show you've had.
Good morning, Bart.
Good morning. And I'm just thinking, think of this. It wouldn't be here, first of all, it wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Frank getting it all going and Harold back into the Davis boat days, and now with his grand planning and the big picture things, and then you've got Tim working his butt off and Howard working his butt off and Mike. But I'm sitting here listening, and I have to give a shout out to Mike because I watched him do his creative thing on fundraising ideas from the time he was at Turner's until the time through the Fred Hall shows and now through Friends of Rollo. And this is a great idea, and it's really great. And you guys better hope that I win this reel, because if I do, I have plans for it that I'm not going to share, and I'll tell you later.
Yeah,
so there you go.
That's cool, Bart. I sometimes accuse Mike of not being human because of all the different things that he does and the way he keeps things organized and the hard work that he does, not only on the Fred Hall shows, but also what he does for Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea, Friends of Rollo, the organization. Mike, you're an amazing human being, that's for sure.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time with Mike.
Is he human?
Well,
or is he bionic?
There's the question.
Yeah.
Because I'll roll over in bed about 2 in the morning, and the iPad's lit up, and he's writing stuff. Yeah.
Working.
And it didn't matter whether it was on the 10-day trip that we just got off of or whether we were going elk hunting. There's 24 hours in the day, and he sleeps about 4.
Yeah. But whoever built him, if he is bionic, did a superb job.
I hope the hell he doesn't.
Not only that, but he's also a super nice guy too.
I hope the hell he doesn't short circuit.
Mike's definitely blushing a little here.
Oh my God, you guys, indeed.
Oh, hey Bart,
yeah, happy birthday.
I know. Yeah, I know. After today happens, I know you guys are full speed ahead on the Fred Hall shows, right?
We've been full speed ahead for a while, Pete.
Yeah.
Mike is assuring me that we're sold out, and I'm assuring him there's always room for one more. So,
indeed. All right. Well, thanks, Bart, for the contribution. Appreciate the call and all that you do for Captain Rollo's and Friends of Rollo, too. We appreciate what you do for us, for sure. Let's try and sneak in another one here, Corey.
Let's do it. Let's talk to Daniel. Daniel calling from Rancho Cucamonga. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup, Daniel.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Just a comment. I just want to say thank you for everything you guys do for the kids. And question for Frank. I just wanted to know, how old was Frank when he started in this industry, and what keeps him going?
Yeah, that's a heck of a question. He just celebrated his 76th birthday, and I want some of that. I go, man, you got some amazing genes.
He's one of the founding fossils of fishing.
Yeah. There's no doubt about it, man. And he's helped Let's Talk Hookup and me a tremendous amount over the 28 years we've been doing this too, and I'm very grateful for that.
Actually, I made some good money when I was 10. They paid me $3 a day.
A day?
A day.
Wow. When you were 10 years old?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was number 1 scrubber. I was number 1 clean the heads, and I got to clean up all seasick messes.
Nice. And $3 a day.
Yeah.
You were a rich guy at 10.
I was a happy guy. I was going fishing every day.
But that's when you started, 10 years old.
Yes, San Clemente sport fishing right off the pier.
Working for Don Hansen?
Yep. He used to climb down actually it was Nelson Cook then.
Okay.
And
Don's just a little older.
You talk about feeling big, boy. I mean, the first boat that would go out would be the real fun. And in those days, you had to climb down the side of the pier.
Oh.
And we'd launch the skiff, and then we'd go out, and you'd get on the real fun and come in, and load your passengers, pick up the next crew, and take them out to the boats that were on the mooring. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus, I had a pair of hip boots. That was really jazz.
10 years old, man. You were styling. You were the good guy. Yeah, for sure. Daniel, thanks. Appreciate your nice comments. Appreciate the call this morning. You know, I was talking yesterday with a friend, and we were talking about when Harold used to build boats for Davis Boats, and all the boats that you donated not donated, but practically donated to Friends of Rollo. And I'll never forget, one of our helpers, Bob Blum, was there, bought tickets, and he helps out at Let's Talk Hookup and does a lot of stuff. He runs our Rancho Leonero tournament, and he's our IGFA expert here on Let's Talk Hookup. But I'll never forget pulling the winning name, and I looked at the slip, and it was like, and the winner is... No, come on, Bob Blum, are you kidding me? Yeah, that was quite something. But some great memories and some great boats that you did. And Harold, thank you for all the different work and generous contributions you've done for this organization.
Well, thank you. And it's always fun to be supported by an industry like we have here. I remember one of the tickets was Eddie.
Yes.
And
Eddie Dalmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Palmas de Cortez.
Palmas de Cortez.
Yeah.
Just another person that bought tickets to support the program.
The industry supports the program.
And it just goes on and on and on. And it doesn't have to be a monumental amount of money, because we just keep adding it up. You know, I'll pick up pennies all day long. It's going to be $1. Yeah. And those dollars are going to turn into tens.
Yes. And taking kids fishing. I mean, it doesn't get any better.
With the different ways that we do it now, through the used tackle, through the raffle tickets, through the tuna wars, there should be something that we're hitting somebody's key point button that says, I want to do that. I want to take my kids to the captain's reception and have them walk around and have an open atmosphere thing and see the captains and be around all the celebrities that show up there. It's just, we keep doing more and more and more, which requires more and more help. And that's where we do ask for volunteers at times, and Howard organizes that, too, for all the different shows.
Howard does a lot.
He does a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
I know he's duck hunting today. Good for him. But
yeah, for sure. Is he bionic, too, Frank, you think?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, he is.
Well, once again, thank you, Harold, for all that you do, and, of course, Frank, all that you do. But, Mike, once again, if somebody wants to take advantage of this special promotion, I know you've been on the phone constantly watching the ticker go. They've sold dozens of these already, and they're going quickly, right?
Yes, they're going very well. Thanks, everybody, for your support. If you want to buy one of these opportunities, call 858-350-5870, extension 107, and leave us your name and telephone number. Say it twice so we get it correct, and then we will return the call in the order that they come in, and we'll get your order placed. You can also send us an email at win@rollokids.org, and again, just give us your name and phone number, and we will return that call and get your orders placed.
And you get the $250 package that's only limited. You get 25 chances at 30 different prizes in the grand raffle. But you're going to buy the tickets anyway to support the program. You get 25 tickets. You get the $100 Anza custom knife that is special, only 100 made, the Rollo knife, and then you get the chance to win any long-range trip you want. And, of course, the big one is the Rollo's Reel. That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity there.
That's exactly how it works.
All right.
Not to mention it's a 501c3.
Yep.
Hey, we're going to be right back on Let's Talk Hookup. We have one lucky winner that's won one of these packages. That means there's 99 left. We'll be right back on Let's Talk Hookup on the Let's Talk Hookup app, the network.
When it comes to fishing rods for saltwater, there's just one name you need to know, CalStar. Take, for example, the Graphiter series. It's a true graphite and fiberglass composite rod, the finest it's ever been built. And for anglers seeking traditional performance, durability, and quality at an affordable price, the CalStar West Coast series of rods and blanks are the ones for you. Their master craftsmen bring decades of rod building experience to every rod they make. So if you want your fishing rods to be truly state-of-the-art, I always recommend CalStar at fine tackle stores everywhere.
This is Greg Stotesbury from AFCO. AFCO. For more than 58 years, the American Fishing Tackle Company has been recognized as the premier manufacturer of precision-built offshore fishing tackle. AFCO continues this tradition today with an innovative technical fishing clothing line designed and built by fishermen for fishermen. From our next-generation waterproof shorts like Tactical or Stealth to our new anhydrous waterproof jacket and bibs, the entire AFCO clothing line is purpose-built with the latest AFTEC fabrics and features designed to deliver for the demanding angler. To find AFCO products, go to AFCO.com and find a dealer near you.
Happy holidays from Fisherman's Landing Tackle. Hi, this is Doug Kern. Be sure to get that saltwater angler on your list what they really want. A gift from Fisherman's Landing Tackle and Penn. We have the best Penn has to offer, including International VISX, Fathom 2-Speed, Torque 2-Speed, Fathom Star Drag, and so much more. Bottom line, we have the most complete selection of Penn saltwater tackle and the knowledge to help you pick out the perfect gift. Check out our huge selection at saltwatertackle.com or come by and see us at Fisherman's Landing Tackle at Fisherman's Landing in San Diego.
For over 5 decades, Lee Palm Sport Fishing has set the standard in long-range fishing that they pioneered long ago. The Red Rooster 3 sets a new standard of excellence. The Red Rooster 3 is one of the most modern, quiet, and fastest long-range vessels in the fleet. They have handpicked the finest crew to make your trip a memorable one. The Red Rooster 3 offers trips from 3 to 18 days and runs year-round to the best fishing spots on the planet. Ride the Red Rooster 3 once and you'll be back again. Call the Red Rooster 3 at 619-224-3857 or see them on the web at redrooster3.com. A top fleet and superb fishing is what Seaforth Sport Fishing in Mission Bay is all about. With free parking and fully stocked tackle shop, it's no wonder Seaforth Sport Fishing is a favorite among anglers. Come aboard top boats like the Aztec, Cortez, Endeavor, Apollo, Outer Limits, El Gato Dos, Pride, Tribute, Pacific Voyager, and the Voyager. Plus, the new Seaforth Sea Watch in San Diego offer the finest half and full day trips available. Seaforth Sport Fishing. For charters or regular open party schedule, check seaforthlanding.com. Run by fishermen for fishermen in Mission Bay.
All right, welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup. We had one lucky winner today. We had a ton of calls. Lines were lit up. We left them lit up. Sid from Irvine is our lucky caller today that won one of 99, or one of 100 of the $250 packages for Friends of Rollo.
And again, they're still available, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would say don't hesitate. Call 858-350-5870, extension 107, and leave your name and phone number, or email us at win@rollokids.org, and we'll get back to you and place your orders, and it'll probably take a day or two to get all those calls.
If you don't get a call right back, don't worry.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
And we'll get you taken care of. This is a great opportunity, a year-end donation time period.
Oh, perfect timing. Yeah, 501c3 donation.
These also will make great Christmas gifts.
Oh, what a great idea. A Christmas gift, you give them a package. They have and then they have a chance to win all those, one of 30, or 2 of 30, or 10 of 30. Each one's a winner. You can win multiple times, right?
Sure can.
Yeah, for sure. Frank, thank you for all you do and the organization, and we're just thrilled to be a part of Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea and Friends of Rollo and all the people and our listeners that support it. And Harold, looks like you got voted in to be president forever yesterday.
Yeah, they did that.
Yeah.
But a big thank you, Pete, for letting us go on the show and do this, and thank the listening audience for all of the support over the years and into the future. You guys are the ones that make the difference.
You bet. Thanks. We appreciate that, and we're thrilled to be a part of a great organization, Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea. Tomorrow, we got a great show on Let's Talk Hookup. Hang on to your hats. It's Captain Dave Hansen, your saltwater guide. I'll be here with Corey and myself. Want to thank Brian here in the studio, Adam on the phones and the app. Appreciate all you do, and we'll see you tomorrow morning right back here on the Let's Talk Hookup app and network.